All right. So, it's time to make some pants. Okay, if I don't go upstairs now, I won't be able to find my way. Uh-oh, can't find my way anyway. Whew. Whoop, where am I going? We're pretty much out of food. See if we can do 1 hour of this. I don't know if that's the best research for me to be doing, but I don't think we have many books. Fully rested. Oh man, we probably weren't very tired at all, so it's probably middle of the night, and we probably need to. Yeah, look how much water we took. So that is like we slept about 6 hours, something like that. Yeah. So let's pass a couple hours. Hmm. Where did chat go? Hmm. Well, I'm not going to worry about it for now because probably nobody is watching. Um, that's not much water, and I think that's all that we have. No, we've got a good bit more. Well, not a good bit more. We have a bit more. Oh, sounds windy outside. Hopefully it's not as bad as it sounds, but it probably is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so actually, let's just go downstairs and break up more of these boxes. Oh, hmm. Oh my goodness. Never searched that drawer. Okay, weather broke. I don't know that really, I mean, it's late in the day. We've got plenty of energy. There's 4 hours of daylight left. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's not true. We are warm. That's incredible. But we've got pretty good clothes for this point in the run. I'm not going to mess around with these rabbits. Because we don't have a lot of time. I want to get to the radio tower. And we don't have anything. We don't have any tools. We don't have any weapons to protect ourselves. We don't have a flare. We don't have a torch. We got nothing. Now, I think this is a exit to a new region down here, so there could be some changes down that way. What is it, Sunders Pass or something like that? This used to be a spot where you'd frequently find birch. It doesn't look like it's here now. Now, we could be getting a wolf off to our right, which could be a problem. But the biggest problem is potential bear. And you couple the wolf and the bear together, and that could be a problem. A minor problem. like a rabbit down there. No, not there. Man, we can't even get a pry bar. It's going to be getting dark in here. We could really use some matches because we're down to like 4. What is that? Oh, there's a flare. Can't reach that, but that we need it. This place used to be kind of, some food, thank goodness. Kind of famous for cargo pants. Let's see if it still is. A heavy hammer, we'll take that baby. Used to have coffee here all the time, but we don't seem to have coffee. That's just newsprint. Well, that is heavy. That's what I would say about that. don't see anything under there. And nothing up here. Okay, not a great result, but not horrid. Still no pry bar. Okay. We're still low on food. No, so in the first few days we did really well on food, and we went straight to well-fed and held that for a while, but then we had some issues. We got caught in a blizzard from hell. We were up by the plane crash in the cave up there, and a blizzard laid in, and it was over 24 hours. So we went through a fair amount of food and could not bring any in. There's a deer up by that cave, but we couldn't get it. And then we ran out of firewood. We had quite a bit, but we eventually had to leave, running around in the blizzard, and I was fortunate to find the draft cover Dodger's cabin. Oh, we did pretty well on food, actually. Okay. Well, we got more than I remembered. We just drank, so this isn't. Boy, we lost a lot there. 603. Oh yeah, we weren't very tired. We'll sleep just under 9 hours, I think. Hmm. Okay, well, time to get out of here. Let's check our weight. We're pretty heavy. but that's partly because of this fire log. I'm gonna take it with us, I guess. Two arrows down. We are in the wind shade. What's that over there? A deer that doesn't move. Why are we so heavy? Well, we don't need 12 of these. Eight is plenty. Okay, and then we can turn those into something. We're still kind of heavy. Let's sleep to warm up and rest up a little bit. Okay, I want to try to get to the plane crash again. But let's see, where were we on this? We're one hide short, but then we're a bunch of days short, 5 days, I think. Two. Maybe we should go get that deer nearby and get its hide clock going. Ooh, I don't like that. This does not appear to be the day for this. No, it just isn't. I can't see this turning out well. What else can we do today then? Well, we just need to see what happens as the day goes on. Oh, we've got a hammer now. Did the weather get better? You know what? I ought to keep my wood in here. Let's check the weather. Same. Except not as cold. Well, it looks like if we'd have gone for it, it'd have been okay. Because we spent about 2 hours there beating up the wood. Now, I might have clicked on it, so it could be gone. Yeah, I think I clicked on it. I was forgetting. Yeah, it's gone. I forgot that I had to thaw it because it was frozen. Okay, so that's a bust. Yeah, I forgot about that. It was warm and I was going to take it right then and there. I was just going to grab its hide, but then when I went to click on it, it's like 60%. So just clicking on it, even though you can't even open it up. Is enough to get the spawn timer started. Is that a cattail head? It's 2 of them. 3 of them. Can we hope that there's a bunny up here? There won't be. Well, this is pretty much a wasted day. Even if I had a gun and shot that guy and he dropped, I can't harvest him because I don't have a pokey thing to break his hide. And I think that's stupid. Didn't used to be that way, but... Okay, I think we should start a fire. We kind of don't have much else going on here. No, 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 no. Taking that out of there and putting it in here. Ooh, we be heavy. Uh-oh. This will be for sticks. Okay. 2.5, and I think we have another leader in here. Where are we with matches? 4. That's not good. So, I don't think we'll start a fire just for... Yeah. So we've got to wait for this one. Or we need to go to Draft Dodgers. So it's 2 days. No. Yeah, 20% per day. So just 2 days, and then we can make the mittens. What else can we do around here? We need food. We don't have any bandages. That's not good. Well, that makes me wish I'd have gone to Draft Dodgers and, thought about that yesterday, or early in the day, but we didn't. So this seems like a mostly wasted day. All right, well, nothing to do really. Does that do it everywhere in the whole house? Seems like it might. Hey, we can sleep about 10 hours, but we don't need to sleep yet. Click your active live stream. Open the chat panel. Click the three dots. Okay. Why did active live stream open the chat? Okay. So what is YouTube Studio? So what is YouTube Studio? Okay, and how do I move this? I can't. So it would seem. Okay, and how do I move this? Pop out chat. I can't. So it would seem. Okay, and how do I move this? I don't know where that is. Pop out chat. Okay, there we go. Okay. I don't know where that is. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I want to turn that off, though. Okay. I don't know where that is. Okay, better. All right. Iffy day. But we have to go. Okay, let's see what firewood we want to have with us. No, no, no. That gets me pretty heavy, but did I get rid of that pair of jeans? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't know about this weather, but looks a little better than yesterday did, but this could go either way. Well, if we do nothing other than to get to draft dodgers, and get that gut, we'd be able to make it back here. And make the mittens. Well, 3 arrows down, I don't like it. And we have to use a match or two. Yeah, I think we'll go straight to draft dodgers because we need to warm up. And see what the weather's going to do. Open for a couple more cattails over here. I think we might have hit this spot already, though. Sounded like a moose over there. Okay. Attempt number 2. So, several days back, we went up this way to go to the plane crash and try to get the deer that was here. And a nasty storm set in. And we had a blizzard that was probably basically 24 hours, at least 18. And we were hanging out in the cave and we ran out of firewood. We were basically out of food. And up until that point, we had well fed, but lost it there. Maybe we lost it a little bit later, but we were basically a whole day without bringing in any food, and that's not a good thing, particularly early on when you're trying to maintain well fed. Now, what would be really nice is if the sun would come out and let me use the mag lens, because I have 4 matches. It's trying. And so we ended up having to run in the middle of the night with this blizzard. We had to run all the way back to Draft Dodgers, and it's kind of a miracle that I found the place. Where's the deer? Oh, don't tell me he disappeared too. I didn't touch him. sucks. Okay. Can't use a mag lens. Now I think we checked here and there. One usable piece would be nice. That light shell might be usable, but so far it's just shit. Oh, we got this one. What? Oh. Well, Frozen. Okay. We'll keep that on. Or 1.1. Well, it'd be better if it was repaired. Okay, well, we got to get out of here. Now, do I want to go Skeeter's Ridge way or no? I don't think I can get up there. I should go by Skeeter's Ridge, but I was kind of afraid to. Well, we didn't get any food. We got nothing out of that. Now, is there a bear around? I don't see him. I hope he's just not up over that ridge. We're losing a lot of HP. We're heading to the bunker. The hunting blind should be right up here. And it can have a bedroll. That would be huge if it did. Nada. Did we get some herbal tea? There's a deer up there. Why did I do this? I need to get the bleeding to stop, so. We need something, anything. We are warming up. We can't even get a pry bar. We did get the heavy hammer, but that's the only tool of any sort that we have. Now I'm stuck. What is this? Cloth. I don't have the customization thing on. Well, we didn't get a damn thing out of here. We got, what, one locker? Hey there. Things are not going particularly well here. I'm about to... Oh no, I didn't start over. But we are still struggling. I couldn't read that. I should have left some stuff behind there because I'm way too heavy. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Red guy in the corner, I have no idea what that means. I have no protection
I don't
against
know if
this
you can
guy.
hear me, but next to where you have your sprint button, there's like a red icon.
Uh-huh. Yes, there is. He's going after the rabbit, thank goodness. Yeah, that just shows that I'm heavy. Now,
What is that?
that shows that I'm heavy. That's encumbered. So yeah, I'm carrying 38 out of 27. Oh my goodness. And now I got to go out where that wolf is and hope he's gone. And he is. Now, can I start fire using a mag lens? No. All this beeping in and stuff is hard to deal with because I can't read it. Okay, yeah. Our run may be done here real soon. I can't read what you write because it's gone before I can see it, and I.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
I don't understand what that means. What? Typing and put I don't understand how that in quiet relate, but whatever. It would be easier if you just talked, I guess is what I would say, because reading doesn't necessarily. It gives you a second to read this shit, and I just can't. I'm near dying here, so I kind of have to pay attention.
The reason why I didn't want to talk was because you were in deep shit, and I didn't want to take away the sound from you, so you could hear the game.
It doesn't take away the sound, but okay. I think I shouldn't have put near so much, but I've got plenty of fuel. But I think I need to just make another fire here. Now, I would love it if we could get, well, matches would be nice because I have like one left. But what I really need is a bedroll. On that last playthrough, it went for 30 days or more, and I never got a bedroll in that whole time. know what? I'm going to use this container to hold some shit. It can hold 15 kilograms. Okay. But what I need is a bedroll. And this place used to be able to have one. I don't know if since they've redone the loot, it still can or not.
Why do you need a bedroll so bad?
Because I need to be able to sleep. That's why I need a bedroll. You have to sleep in a bed or a bedroll. So I can't just lay down here and sleep. Oh, sheet. That's a pretty shitty one.
But can't you just go to a building?
There is one place that is not too far. I just came from that place, but the problem is I am going to die if I don't find things like food, and I need some tools and things. I did find a heavy hammer, but I have no other tools at all. So it's like that wolf. I'm helpless against him. Well, virtually helpless against him. Well, there's a couple of things. So yeah, this is, in this game, if you just sit still when you don't have things, you're going to die. You can't just sit still. And we got no bedroll here. So we're pretty much SOL as far as this playthrough goes. That blizzard really killed us. Did look down here. Okay. Now I've got to get past that wolf. He may have moseyed off a little bit, but he's probably he always tends to be around there somewhere. Oh shit, I left that stuff back in that storage. I don't remember what all I put in there, but I'm gonna have to leave it for now because I can't. I'll just have to come back for it tomorrow. All my sticks are in there, which is not that big of a deal. See, if I had a bedroll, there's some rabbits down there by that cave. I could kill those rabbits, cook them up, and stay the night there. But I don't have a bedroll, so I can't do that. And if you see how tired I am, I gotta get where there's a bed. And it's a really shitty spot I've got that has a bed. Oh, torch went out. Hmm. I should have made some herbal tea before I left that cave, but I didn't think about it. And even if I had, I don't know if I'd have had the guts to stay there. So if you go up that rope, you get to Timberwolf Valley. This is a prepper cache location. There's not squat in it, but there is a bed. I've got one match and a magnifying lens. But how much water do we have? We've got a decent amount of water in a pop. Wish I could remember what all I put in that thing. I meant to pick it up, but I really couldn't. I put some garbage clothes in there, okay, and a whole shit ton of sticks. That's probably most of what I put in there. Now I've searched this already. This is more light than it had when I searched it, so maybe we might find something that I didn't spot before. Doesn't look like it though. Okay, well, this is what we got. Now, what do I do tomorrow? That's the question. I think we try to head back home. But not the same path that we followed before. Okay. I'm kind of out of ideas about where to look for things. Because I've looked at all the main spots and I don't have a hacksaw. Now there is Skeeter's Ridge, but I kind of would
I'm
rather not
heading
have
to
to
bed,
go there.
Toby, but I will watch you from the TV in their bedroom.
Okay. Oh, not good. So now I'm stuck with nothing to do. Oh, gotta wait out a storm again. Oh, Pleasant Valley, you haven't been very pleasant. That looks iffy at best. Let's give it another hour. See if we can get a read on where the weather is going. Actually, that looks better. Okay. Okay. Now there are some rabbits around here, but I've got one match. I came from that direction. I don't really want to go back that way. I think there's a spot up here where there's a bunch of wrecked cars. That might be off to our right. That looks like a wolf down there. We don't want to see him. Yeah, the storm's getting worse. I was hoping it was lightening up, but it's not. It's going to be a full-on blizzard here in a minute. And I probably won't be warm enough in any of these vehicles. Well, I can head back a pry bar. Woo! Usually you can see in the back seat without actually having to get in it. That one I'm confident I can see. Yeah, I think we need to go back to that bunker. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The problem is it's quite a distance to anything else from that point. It's early in the day, though, so there's hope that we can get out of here. I've got about 2 days of food on me, so it's not horrible. But how much water do we have? About a little less than 2 days, probably. Oh, sounds like it's got quiet out. Well, maybe not. Certainly better. Okay. Now, I might be able to make a mag lens fire. Yes, but I'm not in a spot that I really want to make a fire. It's time to move. I just can't think of any other place nearby here to go to. I think I'm going to try to get back to the farmstead. We will have what we need to make rabbit mittens. I don't know if I dare go up this way. This could bring us to a tragic ending here. Going to a place called Skeeter's Ridge. How heavy are we? Not terribly. And there's likely to be wolves up here. There's an underground hatch. There could be some good loot in it if I can get in it, but it's kind of like getting past a wolf on the way in and getting past him on the way out. The only protection I have is the heavy hammer. Now the heavy hammer is a kind of a, it's actually the best, it's better than anything else against a wolf because it can end the wolf struggle immediately. But if it doesn't, then you're hosed. So it's kind of like you either scare him off by bonking him on the head, or he eats you alive. There's a deer here. There's 2 deer here. That means there's no wolf here. Most likely. Uh-oh. Thank you. Oh, nice. I think I've got 2 pairs of long underwear, though. Yeah, I do, but that one looked like it was in really good shape. Not better than what I have. And that's not better than what I have. And this, if it was repaired, would be better. Oh. Let's try a quick repair on the fly here. Nice. Oh, did I actually put that on? No, I didn't. Oh. But we have not gotten what we needed. But we got a little bit of stuff. So now how heavy are we? Getting rather heavy, but I think I can get down over here, but not sure. Yeah. Our clothes are pretty good for this early in the game. The game gets colder over time. I've seen somebody saying that on day 5 the world starts getting colder. Now, it used to be on day 10, but they may have changed that. I don't know. And it gets 20 degrees colder by day 50. Okay, so we probably have smooth sailing back to the farmhouse. And I think we're going to leave Pleasant Valley because we've hit all the main loot spots. There's a few minor loot spots that we haven't gone to, but we need food and we need tools. But our clothes are nice and warm. We're not losing temperature at all. So for this time in the game, we've got good clothes. As the world gets colder, it won't be as good. Ooh. Yeah, I'm coming up out of here way too early. If there's wolves up in that field, it won't be pretty. Oh, I can check the trunk of this car now since I've got a pry bar. Ugh. I don't remember if I needed a pry bar on any of the lockers downstairs, so I'm going to just check real quick. Nope. Okay. Hope I've got enough sewing kit. We're probably going to run out of time. Oh, did we get it? It requires light to craft, so we didn't quite get it. So this is in, well, I forget what it's called, customization mode, where you can customize interiors. And it makes it easier to navigate in the dark. And as I've said before, the interiors are just way too dark in this game. In real life, you can feel your way around things. In a game like this, you can't. So when it's pitch black and you can't feel, then you're just stuck. So that's why a cheat like this is something that I would do, because otherwise you're just hosed. You'd have to just stand there till daylight. Okay. I'm going to do that. Let's see. Kind of. I still don't even have a can opener. And we are going to be out of water. Oh, I'm not thirsty, thank goodness. The peaches filled me up, but we are going to be out of water, and we've got one match. Okay, let's go finish off those gloves. And then, almost looks like it to be light enough to start a fire with a mag lens outside. Two minutes. We almost had it done. Okay. So these are 0.5 and 0.2, and these are 2 and 2. So now these are 50. These were at 50%, so they would be 1 degree and 0.5. But this is definitely much better. It brings our overall warmth bonus up to 16 degrees. Windproof is 8 degrees. And this, we actually probably should repair because it's a usable item. But I'm going to take a 90-second break. Okay. Let's see if it's mag lensable. I don't think it will be. Not at this point, but maybe later. And the trouble is, we are basically out of water, and we have one match. I think I took all the water out of here, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so what options do we have for the day? We really don't have much. I think we have to just go, whether we like it or not. And hope that we come across matches or something. We need one deer hide to make those boots. So On Interloper, the best clothing items in the game don't spawn. And so you definitely have to rely on crafted gear. And I've got the rabbit mittens and hat and the deer pants. Um, and the next thing we'll do is get deer boots, and they'll be better than what we have. But it's not going to let us make a fire with the mag lens here. So we got to get. And there is a big problem, though. I can't travel to another region without a light source to go through caves. And then I have to get to a place with that has a bed, because I don't have a bedroll. So there's two things that are going to try to kill us. So I don't know how many days I'm in on this run, but probably around 10. So that means that in over 40 days of gameplay, I have not yet found a bedroll. So in a way, they're reshuffling the loot has worked out to make this definitely more challenging than once you know where all the loot's going to be. And you never knew where it was going to be, but you had good ideas. And of course the weather's going to try to kill me. I would go get that bunny, but he's not really one of our concerns at this point. We've got enough food to last a little while longer. It's fire That's the problem. Nothing, but we are warming up a little bit. That's going to be the last of our water. Well, we've got 0.02 left. Oh, hey, I didn't see this. Oh. But it's not going to do me any good if I can't make water. So we're going to go to a transition cave. There's also a cave up here, and there's a hunter's blind that I need to check. But we're essentially heading toward a transition cave that takes us from one region to another. We're going to hopefully not find a wolf in the process. Oof. There's a dead guy over here. Let's hope he's got some matches. Well, we're shit out of luck. So we've got one match. And if it doesn't just light a fire, we don't have any light source to transition this cave. Wait. I got some flares. I forgot about that. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. Now, before this goes out, I don't know if it's enough to get me all the way through the cave, but before this goes out, we've got to start a fire. Make some water and potentially pull some torches from that fire. I think we're going to go that way. Oh, that would be nice. No, I think I got myself turned around. Oh. Okay, that's definitely the exit. Because we did not come in this way. Well, let's go out and just make sure I'm not getting myself confused. We've got half of a torch left. Yeah, and that's Winding River. Now, I'm getting pretty tired. How can I find that deer without wasting a bunch of time? You know what? Let's not worry about it. We know there's a deer down here. We'll come back for it later. That's the hide that I need to make my deer boots. but there will be others. Oh, what did I do with my can? Oh well. There's a lot of time left in the day. But I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, and a storm's coming up. We're going into what's called the Winding River. It's a pretty comfortable place. There is one wolf you've got to get past. But he's generally not very tough to get past. Yeah. Not very nice. I can't really afford to run. I'm too tired. But for as nasty as it is, we're not losing a lot of temperature. But when you're in a blizzard like this, your clothes get wet. You see it's starting to get wet at the very bottom, and that lowers the amount of warmth you get from them. And it also wears your clothes out quicker, being in a lot of storms like this. Oh shit. I just realized in order to get, we're going to a dam that we have to go through the inside of. And we'll need a light source for that. So I do have that one light source, but I don't know if it'll last long enough. Now, because there's a blizzard raging when I came out, generally the wolves won't spawn during a blizzard. So we may not have a wolf to deal with, which would be really nice. Because unfortunately, if I have to deal with the wolf, I need to use this light source, which I then need to use to get all the way through the dam, which just isn't. These blue ones don't last as long as those red ones do. Sort of taking a longer route than you would need to, but it keeps us away from the wolf. Now, I heard somebody say that a bedroll can spawn in one of the pipes where we're going. And I really hope that's the case. So this is the Carter Hydro Dam. And early in the game, people could not figure out that you could get in here. It seemed like a dead end. Oh. Oh my. That makes our life a lot easier. So now we don't even have to get through the dam because we have a bedroll. Now we want to get through the dam, but I don't want to use this, my last, well, I do still have one match, but I don't want to use my last opportunities to create fire just to get through the dam. Okay, so it seems easy enough. Here's the door, right? Yeah, but it's a one-way door. This is how you can go out of the dam, but you can't get back in the dam. But okay, so there's a dead deer up ahead here, which we will take, but probably not right now. Well, definitely not right now. If you see how tired my character is, it's time to put that bedroll to use. Now, there's a wolfie down there. Okay, no matter what happens from here, we are in tons better shape than we were before we left Pleasant Valley. There will be some matches here somewhere, but it may take a while for us to find them. But in the dam here, there's a couple of toilets that we can take water from. So that will hold us over for a good while. And this is how you get back in the dam. Now, why did anybody ever have trouble figuring that out? I have no idea. Ooh, that's something new. Okay, this is a good time for me to stop. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. And what I'm going to do from here would be to just search the dam as best I can, considering I'm about to be totally tired. I think we'll just put a bedroll down here. If there's an aurora, there's wires laying around here that some of them can electrocute you. So this looks like a good stopping point. These sardines under 72% can get you sick, so we're not going to mess with those right now. So this dam is really big. Really big. You can spend basically a whole day just searching it. sleeping saves now. I'm going to pick up that bedroll, but that didn't get saved. So anyway, we're in a lot better shape than we were in. We've made a little bit of water, and there's probably 2.5 to 3 liters more here in the dam. So that'll get us by for a good while till we find some matches. We can start 1 and maybe 2 fires, but on a sunny day, we can do it with a mag lens also. So um, we're in a lot better shape, particularly since we've got that bedroll. Makes a huge difference. But at any rate, that's the long dark for now. So I need to figure out how you, okay, stop streaming. So at any rate, um, I'm just going to say goodnight all. So talk to you later. Probably stream some tomorrow. Don't know exactly when, but we'll see.